Good evening. I'm Congressman Pat Meehan, and I want to thank you for the great privilege of representing the 7th Congressional District in the United States House of Representatives. I truly regret that I can't be with you this evening, but I appreciate the opportunity to provide an update on just a few of the things that I'm working on in Congress. But before I begin, I want to say a few words about last week's tragedy in Boston. As a member of the Homeland Security Committee and chairman of the Subcommittee on Cybersecurity, I work very closely with issues related to national security. Our hearts go out to all the victims of the tragic attack at the Boston Marathon and the entire city of Boston. The attack this week was a sobering reminder for all of us that our enemy is dangerous and remains a clear threat. But I have every confidence in the ability of our military, intelligence, and law enforcement personnel to track down the perpetrators and to bring them to justice. As you know, the 113th Congress has no shortage of issues to address: immigration reform, an overhaul of our tax code, and our continued efforts to cut spending and tackle our debt crisis. That's just a few of them. First, let me discuss the latest on the budget debate. Recently, the House and the Senate passed their respective budgets. The House has passed an on-time budget each of the last 3 years, but this is the first time the Democrat-controlled Senate has passed a budget in 4 years. When you look at their budget, you begin to understand why they've been so reluctant to put their vision on paper. Even with huge tax hikes on top of the increases from earlier this year, their budget still never balances. The House budget, on the other hand, balances in 10 years. It makes smart investments in our future and cuts out wasteful spending and duplicative programs. It strengthens our social safety net by protecting Social Security and Medicare. And just a few weeks ago, the House passed what's called a continuing resolution to keep the government running through September. We cut spending, we made tough decisions, and we protected programs vital to our region. Another area that I continue working on is reducing burdensome mandates and over-regulation. I talk to farmers in the district and the issues that they have to deal with regulations. When I travel across the 7th District to meet with small business owners, they tell me time and time again that Washington is standing in our way. We cannot let that happen. We need to get Washington out of the way so small business can grow and create jobs. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you tonight, and thank you for the great work you are doing to serve your community through the Grange.